we are going to discuss the lesson number 2, the sun, the moon and the earth. Yesterday we have discussed about the rotation, revolution, then afterward we have discussed about the northern hemisphere, eastern hemisphere. We have seen the location of the India. Then afterward we have discussed about the equinox, that is the day, the days which are equal, okay, which are having the equal day and night. Yesterday, okay, we have discussed the reasons for how seasons occur in part 1. Okay, that we have discussed in last lecture. Today we are going to discuss about the sun, moon and the earth. Okay, let us discuss. In this lesson we are going to discuss the moon's motion. Okay, yesterday we have discussed the motion of the earth, that is rotation, revolution. Okay, today we are going to discuss about the moon's motion. Okay, like the earth, the moon also has axial and orbital motion. I have earlier told you the motion around the axis is called rotation or axial motion, and the motion around the sun, we call it as the motion of the motion around the sun is called as the revolution. Okay, or you can say orbital motion. So like the earth is having the axial motion and orbital motion, the moon is also having the orbital and axial motion. Why? You know that moon also rotate around itself. This is called as the axial motion, and it also moves around the earth. That is called as the orbital motion. So just like earth, moon is also having the axial and orbital motion. So the moon, while rotating around itself, revolves around the earth, and the earth revolves around the sun. I told you that this is the sun. Earth revolves around the sun and moon revolves around the earth. That means indirectly moon also revolves around the sun. Okay, so as a result, though the moon does not revolve around the sun independently, वो independently उसके along sun के along घूमता नहीं है, but indirectly it revolves around the sun. Okay, and the time it takes to make one revolution around the earth and one rotation around itself is same. जो रोटेशन के लिए और रिवोल्यूशन के लिए जो टाइम लगता है मून को खुद के अलोंग घूमने के लिए एंड अर्थ के अलोंग घूमने के लिए, दैट इज द सेम, एंड दैट इज व्हाई वी कॉन्स्टेंटली सी वन एंड द सेम साइड ऑफ द मून. हमेशा हमको मून की एक ही साइड दिखाई देती है, अदर साइड हमें नहीं दिखाई देती है. दैट इज द रीजन, बिकॉज the time of rotation and the time of revolution of the moon is same. Get it? The moon's orbit of the revolution is also elliptical as that of the earth. Obviously, जैसे हमारी अर्थ की जो एक्सिस क्या है, tilted है, just like moon भी वैसे ही इलिप्टिकली ही रोटेट करता है, इलिप्टिकल एक्सिस के ऊपर ही रोटेट करता है. ओके, hence the distance of the moon from the earth is not same. Obviously, okay, you can see in the picture. अभी ये देखो, अगर ये इलिप्टिकल है तो obviously somewhere it कम ज्यादा रहेगा. डिस्टेंस जो है ये हमेशा क्या रहेगा, कम ज्यादा रहेगा. ओके, सो when it is closest to the earth, it is called as the perigee, as it is mentioned in the figure. See, the distance is 2,56,000 kilometers. The distance of moon and earth in perigee condition, that means when the earth is closer to the moon, the distance is 2,56,000 kilometers. Okay, when the earth is closer to the moon, then that condition is known as the perigee. And when it is, the distance is greater, it is earth, that moon is away from the earth, that means distance is long, then that condition is called as the apogee. Okay, see the distance is 4 lakh, okay, 7 1000. No. It is 4,07,000 kilometers and it is 2,56,000. So difference is quite greater between the apogee and perigee condition. So when the earth is closer to the moon or moon is closer to the earth, then the condition is called as the perigee, and when the moon is away from the earth, then the condition is called as the apogee. Okay, understood? Now we have discussed about the perigee and apogee condition. Okay. Now earlier you have discussed about the phases of the moon. Okay. Now today we will take it in details. Now now we are going to discuss about the phases of the moon. Okay. Okay. Now we will discuss the phases of the moon. Every night the moon appears to change its shape. Whenever you just see in the sky, okay, and if you will observe the moon, you will notice that you will find the changes in the shapes of the moon, okay, after 1 or 2 days, okay. That is called as the phases of the moon. However, the moon does not really change its shape. It is same round ball as the earth. Due to the revolution of the moon around the earth, its position with respect to earth changes. So moon appears to change its shape. Actually वो उसका चेंज नहीं होता है, खुद का जो शेप है वो चेंज नहीं होता है, just because of its movement around the earth. और उसके वजह से we see these phases of the moon. Okay, so the day-to-day changes in the shape of the moon as seen from the earth are called phases of the earth. Understood? The day-to-day changes in the shape of the moon as seen from the earth. जब हम अर्थ से देखते हैं तो हमको ये डे बाय डे चेंजेस दिखाई देते हैं, and that is called as the phases of the moon, as you can see in the picture. This is the new moon. New moon means अमावस्या. अमावस्या में आपको चांद जो है आसमान में नहीं दिखाई देगा. Moon, you will not see moon in the sky. Okay, but after few days, okay, you will see the crescent shaped moon in the sky. After few days, you will see the half moon. Okay, after that you will see this kind of shape of the moon, that is called as the gibbous moon. And after 15 days, you will see the full moon again appearing in the sky. Understood? That Amavasya and Purnima. Okay, that is the new moon and full moon. Okay, now in this way we see is the phases of the moon in the sky, that is from new moon to full moon. Understood? So in this way we observe the different shapes and sizes, the different shapes of moons in the sky, and we just see the shapes in the 15 days. Okay, understood? So the increasing size of lightened part of the moon is called waxing. देखो ये जो है increase हो रहा है, this process is called as the waxing. तो ये shape जो है ये increase हो रहा है, this is called as the waxing. जो यहाँ से देखो ये छोटा होते जा रहा है, decrease होता जा रहा है from full moon to new moon, no moon. Okay, then this is called as the waning. The increasing of the shape is called as the waxing, and decreasing of the shape of the moon is called as the waning. Okay, so this is the concept of waxing and waning and phases of moon. Now let us know what is mean by full moon day, new moon day and quarter days, as you can see in the picture. Okay, see. What is meant by full moon day? On the full moon day, the sun's light falls entire portion of the moon facing the earth. Full moon day में क्या होता है the sun's light falls on the entire portion of the moon facing the earth, and that's why moon disk appears as a full circle. देखो, that's why it appears to be a full moon. ठीक है, ये ऐसा full circle आपको दिखाई देता है. That's why it is called as the full moon day. On new moon day, the sun's light does not fall on the portion of the moon facing the earth. That's why therefore the moon disk appears to be dark. Okay, that is, the moon appears to be a dark or invisible. आपको दिखाई नहीं देती है वो. It is called as the new moon day. And third one is the quarter day. Quarter means, see here, quarter means half, exactly half. This is the quarter day. This is the exactly half. At this day, quarter day, what happens? On the first and third quarter days, the sun's light falls on the half portion of the moon. Moon के half portion पे ही दिखाई देती है. Okay, facing the earth. Therefore, the moon disk appears as a semicircle, and this is called as the quarter day. Understood? So in this way, today we have discussed about the motion of the moon. Afterward, we have discussed the phases of the moon. We have discussed about the perigee, apogee conditions. Okay. And we have discussed about the full moon day, new moon day, and quarter day, and different shapes of the moon, that is the phases of the moon. In next lecture, we will discuss about the eclipse, that is the lunar and solar eclipse. Till then, goodbye and have a nice day, you all.